Okay.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, man.
Yes,
Let's
sir,
do this
brother. Thank you.
intro.
Thank you. Are we on, brother?
Oh yeah, we back on. We just had a little technical difficulties right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I understand that, man.
Yeah, back to it. How you doing today, my brother?
Hey, man, I can't
I
complain,
am,
man.
man. Yes. Let me do this prelude one more time. We had a little technical
Oh, you
deal.
Yeah,
I want to
absolutely.
let everybody know what we was discussing. Welcome to the Burning Lighthouse, where we discuss topics, events, and world affairs that affect melanated people. Told by melanated people through the eyes of melanated people, where the truth is always spoken and our views are always heard. Tonight we're discussing black health and healing through the herbs and exercises. Many causes of our illnesses can be cured through herbal remedies, just like our ancestors did hundreds and even thousands of years before us. For too long, we have sought the medicine from doctors that are paid hefty bonuses to push their poison on us in the form of pharmaceuticals from Big Pharma. Many of these drugs don't cure our ailments, they only treat the symptoms. There's a big difference between treating and curing. Their medicine leads to other illnesses and, in many cases, death. Tonight, we will discuss cures from the farmer's market or your neighbor's garden. We will also discuss exercising and feeding your body the proper foods to enable it to do what it was designed to do, and that is heal itself. Tonight we have a special guest. My brother Gully is on the show. How you doing, Gully?
Hey, brother, how you doing, man? I'm doing well. What about yourself?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine, man. My brother Gully, man. He's a vegan, man, and he's showing and prove, man, how exercising and eating the right foods can transform one. And I guess we got my brother Trap is on the line. He's always here, my co-star. How you doing, Trap?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, Travis, how you
Hey,
doing, brother?
everything.
Good, good.
Yeah. So
Good.
we're gonna talk about these different foods, man, and this medicine, how these people push all these different types of medication on us, man, and the same medication that they give our grandparents and our fathers and sisters and brothers lead to so many different side effects. You can pick up a bottle of any medicine you can find in the store, and when you read the side effects of it, you'll be astonished because the medicine that they give us, it don't actually cure us. It only treats the symptoms. They don't get down to the root of the problem.
Right.
Like I know a lot of my viewers probably know about Dr. Sebi, and Dr. Sebi believed in uh, treating the body, feeding the body what the body needs to perform the function of the body, and that's heal itself.
Right.
And alkaline water, alkaline foods, and the attack mucus in the body.
Right.
And if you go through history, you'll see different tribes that all type of diseases, was going across the world and stuff like that. And a lot of these tribes never got that. And they'll call them witch doctors and stuff like that, because the
Right.
people go out there, pull up a couple of roots, stir it
Right.
together, it'll be bitter and stuff like that, and they'll take these herbs and it'll heal them. Well, the pharmaceuticals people uh know that these herbs heal you, but that's not big business to heal you. The big business is to keep you sick so they can keep their hands in your pocket.
Exactly.
Won't you all speak a little, Gully, man, how you transform uh yourself, man? Because I remember we was in the gym together, man. You was a big old dude, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think probably the heaviest that I've gotten up to was probably like 335, 340, somewhere up and now. I'm down to like I'm sorry, 250 now, 255, somewhere up and now. But and again, man, it's just how we was raised. We was taught as kids. Boy, you better not move that table before you eat all your food. And that's what we grew up believing, that you got to eat up all your food, no matter what mama cook. You're gonna eat up all that food, and you don't move. So this is embedded since kids. We not worried about eating what's healthy. And then growing up at that time, and our mothers, our parents, they didn't push healthy eating because we were barely surviving. So you had to eat whatever there was at the table. But over the years, as you get older, you learn how to start trying to do some things right. Because if you look back at it, man, the things that we grew up doing, like partying, drinking, kicking it, eating 7, 8 times a day, eating late at night, like we did all these things. And over the year, we packed up on so much weight. We can't do that now, because what happens is when you put on a lot of weight, you making your heart work harder to pump blood. See, so at some point, the heart gonna say, "Hold on, man, I'm tired. I need to take a break," and you don't want that to happen. So
No, sir.
I felt that it was important for me to start this mission. I've always, worked out, here and there, but I've really gotten serious over the past 5 years straight. So, and again, man, it just means just wanting to make that change and just trying to be healthy, man. And I think that's the most important part, wanting to be healthy.
Yeah, man. That's right, man. So tell me about this vegan, man, because you and City Style, man, y'all boys motivated me, man, and I'm trying to myself. I've really been this week. Well, this is like the third week now, and this third week I've been
Wow. Congratulations, bro. That's
eating
good.
po- I've been eating poultry, but it's only
Right.
been like maybe 2 or 3 times out the week. I eat some turkey, some fish, or some
Right.
chicken. But other than
Right.
that, it's basically just plant-based meat and
Right.
stuff like that, man. And today I went to the gym. Today was my first day back at the gym, Gully.
All right. All right.
And
All right.
I got up on that pull-up, boy. I couldn't do but 6 pull-ups. That's all I
That's
could
okay.
do,
Hey,
you
you got to
know.
start somewhere.
But I got to start somewhere. I
Yeah.
worked that, you know what I'm saying? I did a little chest. I did a little back. 'Cause, people that work out know that certain parts of your back and your chest and antagonist muscles mean they help each
Right.
other. So you can really work those body parts on the
Right.
same day. I didn't go too hard, you know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
did enough. I know tomorrow I'm going to pay for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. get it, man. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
Hey, Travis, what you what I know? So I'm trying to get the Travis size. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, Travis play
Yeah,
side.
it's hard to get my size. I walk a few miles a day.
Oh wow.
oh, okay
That's
then.
good.
My job, that's all I do is walk for hours all day.
That's good, that bro.
Well, that's
Yeah.
A
good,
lot of
man.
days I at the least I might walk like 5 miles.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's good, man. I'm showing y'all a picture. This is my brother Gully. This is the picture. Yeah, y'all excuse me. This is a picture when you're like, I would say like 345, 350.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big boy,
Yeah.
big heavy boy. You feel me?
But hold
Yeah,
that picture
yeah.
right there. So let me explain this picture. So even right there on this picture, I worked out. I was a big old huge dude. Never not one time crossed my mind that I had too much weight on me. It never crossed my mind. I just wanted to be a big guy. And I started having problems. I started to develop inflammation in my leg. I woke up one morning, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even go to the restroom. And I discovered something right then that it had to been the food that I ate the previous night. So this picture right here, man, bring back so many memories because I remember, and this was during the time. I want to say, man, it's like 2000 and that's probably like 2010 or something. I want to
What is
say.
this, a Mardi Gras?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Huh?
What is this, a Mardi Gras?
Yeah, it was Mardi Gras. Exactly, it was Mardi Gras.
Yeah, no, you ate a lot during that time.
Yeah, you better believe it. Drinking, eating, man. Wow.
and uh, and now this is a picture of him today.
Yes,
A
sir,
hell of a
brother.
change, ain't it? Hell of a change, man.
Yeah.
Well, God bless this brother right here, man. I'm gonna show y'all a
Thank
picture
you,
of these different herbs, man. And these different herbs, you see the top is saying herbs that heal.
brother.
These different herbs, it's herbs for all kinds of things. I'm gonna tell you something how when I really realized this. Like Gully say, I was in the gym and I working out, man. I was, I came down, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
but I never mastered the the eating right part
Right. Right. Right.
because I always figure I say, hey man, shoot, I'll just burn it off. I'll just burn it off. That's what I'll do. So
Hmm.
so I was working extra hard, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting all this junk back into me. I'm seeing benefits, but the benefits could have been way better if
Yeah.
I ate the proper foods.
Right. Right.
So
Oh
Right.
yeah.
I I uh I had got real big, and I went back on the road because I drive trucks. So
Right.
after I couldn't work out no more, I gained the weight back. So they
Right.
diagnosed me with sleep apnea. And at the
Hmm.
time, the DOT was tripping and saying that everybody who was diagnosed with sleep apnea, they weren't giving us our medical cards. They was giving us like 6 months medical card for us to get this machine, the sleep apnea machine. So I didn't have insurance, so I couldn't really afford the machine right then. So I had to, go home and figure something out. During this time, my car broke down. So now I'm like, oh man, I'm stressing. So I'm having
Right.
problems at the house, and it's really not her fault. It's my fault because I'm stressed
Right.
out, and it's
Right.
leading to other problems. So I
Right.
started walking away from the house. I'm listening. I would do walking away from the house every morning that I got up, not for exercise purpose, but just for my mental purpose to get away from my significant other because
Right.
I didn't want to be arguing and I didn't want to be doing this. And now as I'm doing this, my feet is hurting bad. I'm talking about
Mm.
I'm walking, I had to stop stop
Wow.
sometimes. I hold my feet. Later that night, my girl is rubbing my feet down because they hurting so bad because I'm
Wow.
walking. I ain't used to doing all that walking like that because I haven't did it in years. But guess what?
Right.
I kept walking through that pain, and that pain went away. And guess what else happened?
What
Boy, I
else?
lost more weight than when I was in the gym. Because guess
Wow.
what? I started walking. I started getting all my different herbs and stuff like that, and I was putting them in a big pack. And I stopped eating the
Mm,
pork, and I stopped eating all the beef, and I started
mm,
eating baked foods and broad foods, and I kept the walking, and the weight fell off me, and that's when I realized that, man, if I would have just added this part
mm,
to my workout plan that I was already doing in the gym when I was going hard, man, I would
mm-hmm.
have been a beast. Look how fast I dropped this weight.
Wow.
And that's when that's when I noticed that excuse me, when you put the exercise with the food,
Papa
you putting on the whole defense mode against
Yeah.
man. I went back to work. I went back to work because they changed the law. They said they're gonna leave who are gonna drive up to the companies and leaving up to the companies. So I went back to the companies. I done lost the weight. They tested me, no sleep apnea.
Mm.
Man,
Wow.
what? I'm like, wow. So, after then, I'm gonna be honest, I got back away from it. I'm driving, the only thing on my mind is the money. Let me get back to this money because I've been away from this money. So it got me rushing for this money, and I lost myself again because health is wealth.
Right. Right.
And now through talking with my brother Gutty, talking to my brother City Style, even talking to my brother Murdoch, motivated me to start eating right again
Right.
and start exercising. Today was my first day of exercising, and now I'm going back. My
Well, man,
diet
let me
I've
say
been
something.
maintaining for 3 weeks.
Right. Let me add in, man. I just want to commend you on that because there's a lot of people that may have felt like that they didn't gain so much weight, or they may attribute that to being, well, I didn't got old now, or I didn't live my life, or whatever the case may be. A lot of people get lost in that and they never find their way back. So I commend you on that because that is the hardest thing in the world to do is to jump back like that, man. To put that back into your mental and say, you know what, man, I'm finna get this weight off me. I'm finna get healthy. I'm finna get right. That is out of all the things I know to do in life, that is the number one hardest thing to do in the world. Just think about it. You look around, how many people that went to school with us, some chick with the better chick, some dude with the most athletic cut up, but when you see them now, it's like people just gave up, and no knock against
Yep,
my people, but a lot of us gave up, So when you just look
yep.
at people like yourself that say, man, you know what? I'm about to take my life back. I'm about to make a change. I'm about to reinvent myself. That speaks volume. So I commend you on that, brother.
Yeah, thank you, brother, man. Thank you. 'Cause that day, that first, the hardest day is the first day, and that
Yeah.
just getting up and just going, man.
Oh man.
And
Yeah.
look at these different herbs on here, man. Like these herbs right here, you got herbs for your immune system,
Mm-hmm.
electricity, inflammation, your heart,
Mm-hmm.
uh, all kind of detoxification. You see these?
Mm-hmm.
I'm show these people these herbs, man, mushrooms and the reds, the purples, the greens. See,
Mm-hmm.
the best planter in the world, whether you believe in God or not, is
Right.
is nature or nature's power or God
Right.
manifested in nature and your food is right around you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the no, what's Foxy Brown? What's Foxy Brown real name? Gully, y'all know Foxy Brown real name? Pam Grill.
Damn
Yeah,
grill.
Pam girl. Yeah.
Pam Grier was diagnosed with cancer, and they told her that she only had, I think they told her like 90 days, a year at the most to live.
Wow. You know that.
So, yeah. So, what she did, she went to herbalists and she wanted alternative medicine. They treated her with herbs. She changed her whole diet around.
Mm.
She started exercising. She lost that weight. Guess what? Pam Greer's still living. She was diagnosed in like I think it was the late 70s or early 80s.
Wow. Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
no, I didn't
yeah,
either, man.
Yeah, 'cause she like in her 70s, ain't?
yeah. She's
I'm
70s or
40.
80s. She's old.
Yeah, yes, she's up there. Wow, that's amazing, man.
Yeah. And then you go to like some of these countries, these smaller countries, man, and you see some of their elders, especially if you go to the third world countries,
Mm.
where people are more or less forced to grow their own foods and make their own medicine versus going to the doctors to get medicine. I'm not telling y'all, man, not to go to doctors. Go to doctors, go get your checkup, and and
Right.
see if anything wrong with you. But just don't take no first opinion, man. Ask people for alternative medicines, and change your eating habits and your diets, so a lot of these this stuff that happens to you won't even happen. A lot of times we say, man, my grandma and them lived 80, 90 years old on pork. Your grandma and them also ate chicken
Yeah, they
chicken off the yard. They also
Right.
fried
ate
chicken.
vegetables and everything that they grow. So
Right.
imagine if they wouldn't have been eating the pork and all the saturated fat and stuff like
Right.
that, how long they would have lived.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Like this one herb right here called the burdock root. It has ingredients that have been found to detoxify heavy metals from the blood. And that's the same thing that Brother Gully was saying, that, over time, what I'm saying, we build up all this different stuff in our body.
Mhm.
This simple stuff right here detoxifies the heavy metals from the blood. And I know people looking at this stuff like, man, how you eat that? Listen, man, you get these herbs and stuff. You don't need no cookbook for it. Taste
No,
it. Feel
that's
the,
all you
the
gotta do.
texture of it.
That's
Add
right.
it into the foods that you
That's right.
cook.
That's it.
But you
Boy,
know what a lot of us don't think about too though?
what's
You know,
that?
most of the stuff we eating, this stuff from different lands. So we our ancestors used to the African fruits and herbs and vegetables. See, we ain't really eating what they eating over there. Our diet is totally different.
Yep.
Cause
Yep.
they ain't suffering from heart diseases and cancer over there like how we are over here.
That's true.
Nope. Because
Diabetes.
yep. Because they eat more stuff. Like you said, their diet is different from us. It ain't nothing to go down to their farmers market, and it's a mile or two long with all type of stuff that people growing.
Right. Yeah.
And they know what they get, to clean up your acne, to make your heart better. Look at this. Look at this. Berries. Look at this stuff right here. This heal kidneys. Look at these. Look at this, man. That right there. I know that top right corner. I know that anywhere. Them blackberries. A
Yep.
lot of
Oh
these
yeah.
other stuff, I don't know. I can name them to you for just what the titles say. But some of this stuff, man, do grow in our environment, and you can get these seeds from. And I'm gonna tell you somewhere else. My friend Star, she's a Israelite woman. I'm sorry. Well, she's high on health, She told me a lot of remedies to detoxify your body, to get the different parasites out of you and everything. And she put me on something. You know, you can get a lot of these herbs and stuff that they don't even grow in the United States off Amazon.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can get a lot of it, but you know the United States got some of this stuff banned, where
yeah,
they won't even let it touch U.S. soil,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
and
That's right.
yeah,
they know that it helps with cancer and all kind of disease, but they won't let it come over here.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess we don't really know how to work around that. I don't want to tell y'all, start smuggling stuff and get on Facebook and contact some of the brothers and sisters
Nah.
over there that have that stuff, and then just tell them, to send it to you in an envelope with wrapped up in a cake. So I ain't gonna tell y'all that no stuff like that because I don't want to lead y'all to smuggling or nothing like that. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all that, you
Right,
know.
right,
But hey, when it comes to your health, you gotta
right,
do what you got to do.
right.
Man, gotta tell me how long you been a vegan?
Oh man, this going on my 6th year now, and
Wow.
yeah, man. So the journey been amazing, man. It's something that I tell anybody, man. If you really want to see a change, uh, in your body and just within your skin alone, your
I
skin
was
goes.
just finna point that out. 'Cause your
Uh,
skin just seemed like it just one colored and
yeah,
smooth all the way out.
yeah, yeah. Because what happens is it's what you just spoke of a minute ago. Once you go to eating the right herb, it runs them bad toxin out, so it detoxifies your body. And it brings us to a point where now, cause see your body has cells. So once you run off them dead cells, new cells begin to grow, and they begin to breathe, and they begin to start creating oxygen, and start to living like a whole new life. And so now your body takes on a whole nother form. As even when you're working out, once you start back working out, and then once you eating properly, then your body gonna start taking on a whole new form. It's just like before I started eating right, but I was still working out. Yeah, I was big, but I had this big old belly. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, that's the way, hey man, big dude, lift all the iron. Bro, like that just go to show you how much we know. And so
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
and so now, since I've learned how to eat right, with like I don't nearly work out as hard as I used to.
I
Nearly.
know, right?
Man, listen,
'Cause
bro, I
that
probably spend about 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and now it's like I'm probably one of the biggest dudes in there.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
eating right, that's half of it. That's
That's
like,
half of it.
yeah, like actually it's
Yeah, that's
75%
half of it.
of it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's really the large portion of it. Just to eat right, you can work out a little bit. You ain't got to spend your time in there all day long, all night. It's just the hardest thing is to eat right, bro. And that's something that a lot of people can't do. Because I tell people all the time, you got to eat right because food can heal you or it can kill you. It's just that
Yep.
simple.
Yep.
It's
That's
that
true.
simple. It can
And like,
heal
look at
you
this.
or it can kill you.
Yep, look at this sea moss. Now you know the Irish sea moss got the most minerals than any other plant on the planet. And I want people to get this stuff, man. You see this? Now, this is just a regular sea moss. It's not Irish sea moss, but this sea moss right here is a gel. It contains 92 of the 102 minerals the body needs to thrive. Simple plant, man.
Right. And
It's
let me add
simple.
to that, bro. And let me add to that. See, now that is absolutely correct. So now look at it like this. When you go to the store, when you purchase multivitamins, let's just say you may get vitamin A, B, D, and C. So therefore,
Yeah.
you only get a small percentage of
Yep.
vitamins and minerals in one capsule. But with this
Yep.
sea moss, you're getting 92 minerals, 92
That's right.
vitamins in just this
92.
alone.
And
So
this
imagine,
alone.
imagine what that does to the body. That's amazing, man.
Amazing. And now I done seen sisters, I always say, these sisters, because these sisters is selling this stuff, and they are, how our black folks is, man. We can come up with wondrous stuff. They are
Mm-hmm.
even having it flavored from natural flavors. You know what I'm saying? They're not using the abstract chemicals and stuff like that. They're
Mm-hmm.
actually getting pineapples and apples, and they're mixing this stuff and coming up with stuff. So when you taste it, it tastes good. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So
Yes,
the
sir.
next time you brothers and sisters, y'all want to have your little smoothies and stuff like that, man. Mix your smoothie with some sea moss, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Throw
sir.
some of them herbs up in there.
Yes,
I
sir.
was doing this. I was taking onions, garlic, uh carrots, mushrooms, tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, uh what else? I'm using ginger root, some turmeric, and I would just slice everything up. You know what I'm saying? The turmeric, I would slice it a little thinner. You know what I'm saying? And I would just slice everything up, and I would put it in a pot. And then pour some water in there, and I was, my different seasonings, you know what I'm saying, like cayenne pepper. That's another season that's
Yeah.
real good for you. It helps lose weight, and it's got a lot of benefits to it. So I
Yeah.
would use my a little cayenne pepper, other little seasonings, and I would always get the seasoning that's no growth hormones, so it's
Mm-hmm.
all natural.
Oh
And
yeah.
I would add the water, man, boil that stuff, man, and oh yeah, and cabbage. And I
Mm.
would just boil it, you know what I'm saying, for maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I would eat it like a soup. And the thing
Mm.
about it, man, it was so good, and everybody I let ate it like, man, it's a nice soup, man, it's a nice soup. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, yeah, I call it my goulash, you know what I'm saying? But it 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 filled me up without me being bloated,
Right.
and it flushed me out at the same time. And weight was just falling off me, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. As we spoke on last week about changing the diet up and what you eat throughout the day. Like, what's your process throughout the day now? Since you started your
Well,
new journey, what's your process as
well,
far as you
well,
go?
since I talked to you last week, I stopped eating the breakfast. I would have me some nuts, and Tony, my brother Murdoch, he told me, certain nuts it would be high in fats and stuff. So he told me, to do the cashews, and he told me some other type of nuts. So I would either bypass it altogether, or I would get me some water, and I would eat the cashews. The strange part now is that filled me up, and I don't even be hungry. And it's only been 3 weeks.
Right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Usually I be hungry. Some nuts, man. Them nuts ain't finna fill me up. Man, that
Yeah,
don't even bother me no more.
right, right,
And
right.
then now I got away from the energy drink. I was a monster fanatic. I like the taste. I was a monster fanatic. Now I drink this brand called Bang. And my
That's
sister
good.
Star, she put me on Bang. So when she put me on Bang, I'm like, okay, she's just a energy drink, another energy drink like that. So I'm sitting there, and so I said, let me see what all this stuff got in it. You know what I'm saying? Because Tony was like, hey man, watch out for all them sugars in those drinks and stuff. So I turned to the back of it. Listen, total fat, 0. Saturated fat,
Mhm.
0. Trans fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 40 milligrams. So it has salt. Total carbohydrates, 0. Dietary fiber, 0. Total sugars, 0.
Mm.
Included sugars,
Mm.
zero. So I said, well, hold on, man, what the hell? I say vitamin C, 27 milligrams, vitamin B6, 0.5 milligrams, magnesium, 5 milligrams, calcium, 5 milligrams, potassium, 85 milligrams, niacin, 5 milligrams, vitamin B12, 1.5 milligrams. I'm saying, hold on, man, what kind of energy drink is this? So I look at the top, and
Mm.
the top says super creatine. I said, well, I know what creatine is. That we used to use that was like one of our number one supplements, and creatine is something the body already produces. But I
Definitely.
spin the top a little bit more, and it say EAA aminos. That's essential aminos. Aminos is what helps your muscles heal and helps you get those cuts and those striations when you work out. So I'm like, wow. So you mean to tell me they actually got a good energy drink that's energy drink in name, but they're just aminos. They're essential aminos. You know, you can have branched chain aminos. You got so many
Yeah.
different types of aminos, but essential amino acids are the ones that you essentially need. And this energy drink
Mhm.
right here, and I've been on it now for this my second week on it. And guess what? It gives me that wake me up and that alertness without the jittery.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And I'm like,
That's
wow. So I gotta thank my sister Star for that right there.
yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And
And I got another thing I want to show you guys. Uh this right here, this herb. Y'all gonna have to apologize for me now. But gotta apologize. But it is, I think it is when I found this and I've been searching for the name for it, the name of it. But this is for male enhancement. When you look at that picture, you see what it looked like, you know. I mean, hey, that's what it looked like. And there's also another fruit that y'all, I mean, a herb that y'all can get. It's called the ashwagandha,
oh
and
yeah,
it's for male enhancement and stuff as well, you know. So because you know us men, you get up in age now, you know,
that's
and
right.
you ain't working out and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your little soldier don't salute like it
That's
used
right.
to.
That's
But
right.
I can tell you this right here, and this is from
It-
experience.
That's all a part of the health problem.
That's all the part of the health problem. Because if you get in
Yeah.
shape, and I'm telling you from first-hand experience, once you get in shape and you detoxify your body and you get that wind up, that them anaerobics up, that soldier stands up like it was standing up when you used to wake up from school.
Oh man.
You know, tell you,
Hey,
hey, that's just the truth.
I'm gonna tell you about something else that you spoke on also that is real simple and pretty much everybody has it in their household. You just spoke on it 5 minutes ago when you said that cayenne pepper
Yep,
because that cayenne pepper is the truth. What it does is it creates blood circulation. And see what I do every morning, I take me a half a teaspoon and put it inside a bottle of water and I shake it up. I shake it up and I take that to the gym with me. So once I drink it like throughout my little workout, so now blood is circulating. Blood is circulating. And that's one of the main things what causes, your libidos and your testosterone to drop, because they're gonna leave anyway, just like you said, as you get older. But if you don't have blood circulating, in that area that you need, then you're gonna have like a double trouble. So that cayenne pepper
Yeah.
push that blood right back through there and keeps it flowing. And then just like you said, you constantly, dieting and eating right and working out, you stand a better chance at surviving. But it's gonna hit all us
yep,
anyway. Like we can't run from that, to be honest. Cause that's nature. That's part of life.
yeah,
It's just like saying like, you ain't gonna die. We all eventually gonna die, But
Oh
while you're
wow,
here
we can
on
look on
Earth,
that.
you just gotta better sustain yourself and make things better for you, so you can be able to contend and live in it. So it
Yep,
just it's
that's
just
true.
all about, man, what you know and how you make it work for yourself. That's all it is.
That's right. That's right. And I'm glad you brought up that blood flow because these are some foods to fight anemia. Right here on
Mm,
this picture right here, you got beets. I'm sorry, parsley, spinach, uh, slinging nettles, figs, and kale. Now, when I make my salad, and I used to get the rotisserie chicken to put in there, but since I'm transitioning and I'm in my transition period, I used a lot of kale. I
yeah,
use the parsley. I use the spinach. I use the spinach leaves instead of the lettuce because sometimes if you don't find the fresh lettuce, it kind of go bad quicker.
yeah,
Whereas with the spinach leaves, they don't. And I would use olive oil to pour over my salad.
right,
And speaking of oil, another good thing, another oil that we need to start using. The people out here, y'all brothers and sisters, y'all use when y'all cooking chicken. I know y'all still want to eat them fried foods and stuff like that. Stop using all that Crisco and that other nonsense. Go get y'all 100% grapeseed oil or coconut oil. Now that grapeseed oil is
right,
high heat cooking. It's for deep frying and baking. You know, it's not gonna lose the nutrients through cooking and frying your foods. So y'all go get this stuff, and it's health food. I use it all on my skin, and I use coconut oil in my hair and stuff like that. I've even started. Well, I've been doing this for a second. Uh, Using natural soaps, the
yeah,
charcoal soap. They got the turmeric soap. I just ordered a Iris sea moss soap.
hmm,
So it's you whatever you put on your skin and stuff. It goes in your pores. And a lot
Yeah,
of these
going straight to
soaps,
your body.
yeah, and a lot of these soaps that we use has pork in it, brothers and sisters. It has pork in it, and that's
yes,
not
sir.
good for your skin.
Right, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And then let me kind of expound on this a little bit and kind of clear up this myth. Now, you know how people say they're gonna drink a lot of water and lose weight, and we think that's really healthy. So I want to clear this up, man, because I was having a conversation with somebody about a week or so ago, and they walk around with a water jug just drinking water. Family, y'all got to be very careful about that because what happened is you drink so much water, you're going to develop what they call hyperthermia, and what that
Yeah,
is, that's a condition that draws your sodium out of your blood. And once your sodium leave, so now what you're doing is, you creating a space for heart attacks. You create space for just different type of things that'll go wrong, and then you can also die from it. So that's a real big myth when they say you need to drink a whole bunch of water. Actually, what happens is you go off how you feel. You don't have to drink a big jug of water every day. No, you don't. So that's just some, and that's something I encourage people to look this stuff up. Look this stuff up because you do not want to walk around drinking a whole bunch of water unless you're being active every day. See, that's the thing. If you're not being active, because you got to replace what you just completed. But just for
Yeah,
as just drinking water to try to lose weight, because once you drink water, you're gonna urinate it out. So you got to
see that.
yep,
replace those minerals. You got to
See that
replace them.
where to come in with eating fruits every day.
Yes, sir.
See
Yes, sir.
that'll hydrate you.
Yes, sir.
But like you
Yes,
say,
sir.
that water, too much water, bad for you. It'll kill you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a
yep,
true statement.
Yes, sir.
yep. I
Absolutely.
know what I've been doing. I uh I make my own alkaline water.
Mm.
And alkaline water is easy to make. I throw a little kale in mine, and I will take some orange peels and stuff like that, and throw them
Mm,
in the water. And you don't
wow.
just use any type of water. If a lot of guys that live in the country, get the spring water from your country buddies. And if you can't get the spring water, you got gonna go to the store. S- All that Aquafina and a lot of these waters that they sell are not spring water. It's not pure water. There's purified water. So what they doing, they adding stuff to the water. They say they add minerals or this and that, but
Mm,
we know by history, 9 times out of 10, they add a little this, little that, garbage and stuff like that in the water. But
right.
Oh
find
yeah.
the bottles that say spring water, like Poland Spring, born in Maine, is 100% natural spring water. Find what that says 100% natural spring water. So you get that. Then you put your little kale in there, throw your little orange peels up in there. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I'm a.
saying? Research
One
stuff
thing
that
too I wanted to say. They need to put aloe vera.
yeah, aloe
Aloe
vera. That's a
vera
good
help.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, put
You
that
just
in your
think
water
what
and start
it'll do
drinking
for
it.
a soul, so they're thinking you drinking it. What it do for your body?
Yeah. And aloe is
See, and
actually
that's
good for
another
your
thing.
skin as well.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. Now you remember when we was little and you get a scratch or cut on you, and your grandmama and them will get that plant and tear it open and put that white stuff on it
Hmm.
and it heal you up. Now we got neosporin and some spray spraying out of a bottle with some probably so many chemicals in it. Yeah, it's healing you up, but what it's putting inside your body.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
We got to go back to the basic stuff on a lot of this stuff, man. We look at these folks that's tribal and stuff like that. We're like, what they doing? Healing themselves the natural way.
Right.
Like I say,
Skin look good.
we
They can
need
run a
that
mile.
exercise. We need that exercise. We need to cut the salt and the sugar.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Cause
So
all these
anything you
different
pick up,
herbs and stuff, if you put all these different herbs in your on your food or in your different vegetables, man, the food tastes great without all that salt.
yep.
Yep.
Well, you ain't never lied. Cause I
You
ain't
don't
when I
even
was telling
need
you how I
salt.
make my little soup, I don't even put salt in it.
Hmm.
And I don't cook with
Cause
salt before
you got all the
anyway.
flavors, different flavors you need. You don't
Yep.
need salt.
Don't need
That's
it.
true. Yep. You're right. You're right.
Don't even need it. And there's a
Cause I ain't
lot
gonna
of
lie, man.
sisters out there,
I
man, and brothers that's selling all types of these different soaps and herbs and stuff. And I tell y'all, man, to reach out to these people. And like like I told you, my sister Star, she will man, she gets so much stuff off Amazon, man. I couldn't believe that Amazon was even selling all this stuff. Amazon and shit, they done took over. You can get all types of herbs and stuff, the
but
seeds.
Oh yeah.
but you know what, E?
Worked out.
We can do that. Anybody can sell
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can have our own products and sell right on Amazon. Anybody out here, you can get your product on Amazon and sell it.
Yeah.
And
And
bro,
you
I'm
know,
out
like
here in
I
Houston.
asked,
Yeah,
go ahead,
I'm out here
Gully.
in Houston. Yeah, I'm out here in Houston, and there's so many places out here that sells. I'm talking about wholesale that sell bundles of herbs, spices. Like, man, I get my hand on anything, so that would be a good
Yeah.
idea. I get
Oh
anything.
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure you I send you these pictures of all these different herbs and
yeah,
stuff that I posted so you can get them or get the seeds, man. Our last podcast we was talking about black farmers and we was talking about people right in the neighborhoods just starting their gardens and selling this stuff to
mm,
to the people. Us health conscious brothers will buy this stuff from her. So if you can
ab-
get them seeds and stuff, Gully, I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna send you these pictures and stuff like that because I want to start a garden for myself, man, and I want to, you know, sell it to the public, and be having them myself. Because, hey, man, I'm with this health, this wealth. I want to live, and I want to live a healthy life. I don't want to be hurting no more.
yeah.
I want this fat gone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. And you can do it. You did it before. You can do it, brother. If I know if I could do it, man, I listen, bro. I used to eat like 9 times a day. Hey, I'm talking about, boy. I don't even be hungry. I'm finna eat. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I'm talking. I wake up just to eat. Eat, then go back to sleep. Wake up again. I'm talking about horse about 3 times a day. McDonald's. Man, I'm talking about just disrespect, man. Just dude.
Mm.
So for me to say, hold up, man, this it, man. This it. I it still blows my mind that I made that transition, and now I only eat once a day. That's it. I
Yeah,
don't
you
get
told
hungry. Yeah, yeah, because when I do that, it keeps me mentally alert. It keeps me more balanced. Just think about it. When you full, like one thing you think about doing is getting rest. Your mind is not full; it's functioning.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Eat and lay
Yeah.
down.
He laid out.
And
He
they
laid-
gave us this myth. You eat 3 times a day,
right,
morning,
right.
afternoon, and evening, and milk does the body good,
Oh
putting all
man,
that poison
man,
in us, that mucus in us, that's
man. We've
creating
been
all type of
bro.
diseases.
But see, we didn't know our ancestors didn't drink milk. They
That's right.
didn't
You
they
know,
they didn't take in no dairy in their body.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
see,
But see,
we ain't
also,
know
bro,
that because
you're right. You're right. You're right. And also, but I definitely want to see. I kind of want to do a show, man, with you guys on here, and I want to kind of clear up a lot of myths, a lot of folklore myth. And what I mean by that, like even in being in that conscious community, which I no longer like to subscribe to and call myself that because it's so much hypocritical stuff. But when I
oh
was a
yeah,
part of that, you hear a lot of brothers saying, just like I started out, listening to Dr. Sabi as well, and Dr. Sabi is an ancestor now, and he sparked the movement, and that's not to say that his whole plan was 100% correct right, but he gave us the idea of wanting to eat right. So now further your information. So that's just like what a lot of our a lot of our people, like your mama, your daddy, they gave you information, and a lot of time it wasn't always right, but it was mom and dad, so you went with it.
that's right.
But now as you get older, you start to
Yeah,
Oh
try to
yeah.
figure out things for yourself, and you start to learn. So I said all that to say, it's like one of the biggest myths is to eat right, detoxify your body, eat alkaline, drink alkaline, and to remove the mucus from your body. So now here's the thing. I tell people this all the time. If you try to eradicate and remove the mucus from your body, you're gonna die. Your
Oh yeah.
body
You
creates
need
mucus.
mucus in your body.
Right, you got mucus in your body. But
Yeah, you
what
need
Satan
it.
meant was infected mucus. See,
Mm-hmm.
'cause that's when you get your colds and you get your flu. So now your mucus is infected with you know toxins and stuff like that. But people just don't really understand, and I don't think that was clear enough at that
yeah,
time. But you
Yeah.
can't remove like all you know what I'm saying, like your body, you got mucus membranes. Your body creates mucus.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that just but yeah, bro. So
yeah. That's an interesting fact, and that's just like the parasites. We were like, yeah, move out on parasites. You don't remove
mhm,
all the parasites because some
that's right.
parasites are
Right.
good that they're
Yeah,
to
That's
destroy
you
right.
things
need
That's
them.
right.
that's
Yeah.
supposed to be
That's
in your
right.
body.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. And see, that's why I think, bro, y'all need to do a show on just kind of removing some of these myths because people run with this stuff, man. They
Yeah, I
run with
know it,
that, man.
man.
That'll be a good
You
show,
already
man.
know we gonna definitely do a show like that. That's my word, and we're gonna call you back on this show, and it's gonna be myth from reality and
Yes, sir.
misunderstood myths.
Yes, sir.
Just like you
Yes,
said
sir.
that when Dr. Sebi said that, people didn't really fully understand what he was
Yes, sir.
saying. And just like people say, "Oh, I gotta get all these parasites out of parasites out," and they flush too many parasites out of them, and they be
Right.
feeling bad, feeling
Right.
down.
Oh yeah.
Right. Right. Exactly. 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 So yeah, man, I definitely enjoyed myself on this show, man. You brothers, y'all educated me and gave me some knowledge. So hey, I want some more. So definitely,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
Let's
And you
keep on
definitely
teaching the people.
brought the light to us.
Absolutely, man. That's what we do. Each one teach one, man. Don't
That's
nobody know
right.
no
Each
more than
one
nobody.
teach one, reach one.
Yeah,
Iron
we
sharpens
all learn.
iron.
Yes, sir.
And that's what
Yes,
we
sir.
do here at the Burning Lighthouse, man. We bring our brothers and sisters together. We speak on topics that matter. We speak on events and world affairs that affect melanated people. And it's told by us who are melanated people, seen through our eyes and said the way that we need it to be said so our
Mm,
people will understand what we are saying.
mm. That's powerful.
So with
Yeah.
that being said, we thank you my brother Gully for
Yes, sir.
coming on the show, man. And Gully got a page on the Facebook page, man. Tell them what your Facebook page is, man.
Yeah, it's just Eugene Gully Jr. So y'all can go and follow me and
Okay, y'all go on there, man. The
stop by,
brothers
man.
be
Absolutely.
following him and he be putting it down.
Absolutely, brother. I
And
appreciate it,
again,
man. I
again, we
appreciate the
come
love,
to an
man.
end. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any day, my brother. Today, audience, we come to an end, but y'all can find us right back here next Tuesday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. It's been a pleasure. Good night.
All right, good night.
Good night.